So this the marriage part of the reunion where they discuss Dr. Jackie, Simone, quad marriage slash with Mariah and Heavenly drama. Lord help me through this one. Let's start off with Simone and Cecil and their marriage, and well, they divorced now. Cause she said they 2 weeks from getting divorced. So Simone said she was tired and over with it. They was getting along. Sometimes they have their ups and downs. She gave him an ultimatum being petty. He ran with the ultimatum and told her to go play with herself. So now they over. Simone, you didn't have to yell in Toya's face. Like, I was hoping Toya would come around like this and pop your ass. Like, you don't realize what you be doing, I'm guessing, when you be going off on people, though, but your voice is a little loud, and you was kind of close into your face, yelling in her face, and I don't think you realize what you be doing when you be in your little moments and be in the heat of your yelling, though, but Toya was only giving you advice. I mean, did you really have to get in her face with your squeaky loud ass voice and you pointing in? If it weren't for Jack, and I think Toya might have had her a couple of sips of Patron, she might have would have slapped the shit out of you. Like, you was doing a little too much. I understand your marriage done. You over with everybody crying. You might be still emotional about it. And now you got to discuss it on the reunion. And I'm guessing you didn't want to hear nobody advice, especially Toya, because I'm guessing all the advice you want for Toya is where you can get the cheap Patron from. For you ain't got to pay the arm and the leg for Patron. I guess that's all the advice you want from Toya. And I guess you didn't want to hear her opinion. That's why you got all loud and rude with Toya. Like, you was doing too much. I feel bad for you and all, but that's that girl feelings. You on the show. You put your marital problems out there on the show. She had an opinion just like everybody else, and I don't know, Simone. Like, I like you and all that. I understand how you and your husband is the role model they're showing everybody but you didn't have to yell at that girl like that. I mean, I know, Tori, you couldn't tell me how to raise a dog, but still, though, she have an opinion, and this is the reunion. We is here to discuss each other issues and have our noses in, and I don't know what you was going through at that heat of that moment, but I'm glad you did apologize, and I'm glad you realized you was doing too much, and you said, I'm sorry. It's just like hard for me, and you tried, and then you brung up the girl about what interfering in y'all marriage. Some Cecil, he cleared it up and said that she like a sister to me. We play golf or whatever. It ain't got nothing to do with her. She ain't got no involvement in it, so she ain't got nothing to worry about there. And yeah, Simone, you was doing too much. I understand it might still be a little hot stove for you, and it might still burn your soul, or you probably didn't want to talk about it, but you had to, since this happened after the reunion and they asked the question, so you had to answer it. And I don't know if you still emotional or not about, like, I don't know how I feel about you, Simone. Like, Toya not one of my faves on the show. I like her somewhat, but yeah, you and your squealing and your yelling and you be all in the people's face. I can't subscribe to that. I'm sorry. Like, you be doing too much at that heat of that moment, and I don't know how I feel about that quite yet. Of course, we back to the Simone, not the Simone, the Heavenly and Mariah thing, and basically, Mariah feels some type of way. Like, I guess she's scared of Dr. Heavenly. Hell, she defaced my picture, so what wouldn't she do? And Dr. Heavenly, all math. If push came to shove, Mariah, my money on you. If you and Heavenly got into it, my money 100% on you. Like the way you handled yourself when it came to you versus Toya at the first episode of the first season, my money on you. You got hands to you or whatever. So if it did came to push to shove, my money on you that you will get the job done. And if Heavenly ain't got nothing to worry about when it come to you, like. I think you were being a little a drama queen when it came to the whole. You ain't coming out there. I need a safe word, purple, orange, and I don't know how she gonna take it out or come out on a bag on me. Or like I think you was just being doing a little too much at that moment, and I think you were worried about nothing. Like I said, push came to shove. Heavenly couldn't take your ass if y'all did happen to scrap and fight. I think you'll grab her by her hair and you'll handle her good. So, the guys come out. Mariah made sure Aiden was involved in that. Um, Cecil came out, said his part about the marriage. He still wearing his ring. I guess he want a happy reunion, like he want them back together, but he ain't gonna force no beg or plead or whatever. I'm guessing that's where we going at with him. He to the point that he ain't gonna beg or plead for it. If she want it, he willing to work it out. If she don't, all well, but he still wearing the ring. So, yeah, that is sad and tough to see, y'all. Like, as much as I like Simone. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Simone, minus the squealing and the yelling she be doing though. But it's sad to see them the get a divorce and all that. Yeah, like it's kind of sad for me. And of course, I don't want Bravo to have another a tragedy or somebody else's marriage ruined by Bravo. So unfortunately, look like they going into the graveyard and look like Quad and Greg right there behind them. Cause I don't know what to say about that, but I feel bad for y'all, Simone and Cecil, and divorce fit to be final and. Ain't no stopping it, ain't no pumping no brakes, and I think it's over between y'all. Then we switch over to Curtis and his cheating. That was the talk of the whole season. Basically, they marriage and is they gonna make it? Is they not gonna make it? To find out they is gonna make it, and he then made his way back to the top room. So now to the jokes that Eugene Toya husband. Yeah, that his joke saying how they marriage was the talk of the whole season. Here, they talk was the beginning to the end of this season. So, well, it didn't last the whole season. Talks of their marriage. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. So, um, Curtis, I don't understand. That's his name, Curtis. Yeah, Curtis, I don't understand how you got mad at them for making jokes, talking about your marriage, how your marriage played a part in everybody else's marriage, like they was picking sides. Like, I don't understand how you got mad at Dr. Eugene for making jokes, cracking jokes, because he was cracking them. So was Dr. Heavenly. She was cracking jokes at Simone and Curtis and Jackie with marriage though, but she apologized for it. She didn't apologize about Mariah picture though, but I don't know why you got mad and took offense that they was cracking jokes and making funny about your marriage and you went out and cheated. So like I don't understand why you got so mad about that. They were making a mockery of your shit you made a mockery of. Like if you gonna cheat, let's just say this is a lesson learned for you, Curtis. Like, if you gonna do it, if you ever decide to cheat, is Dr. Jackie don't give you the love and all that quiet begging for in her marriage, and you happen to step out again or slip out or roll out, whatever you plan on, let's just say stay away from the paparazzi, stay away from the hot spots like the restaurants, the airports, the streets where you know paparazzi wrong, like you on TV. Like I still don't understand how you been doing this so long, cheating with the woman, and you finally got caught though. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and finish on about the jokes. Like, I don't understand how you got mad at Eugene for making jokes about your marriage though. Like, it was a show. He was trying to make jokes. They wasn't really that funny, and I don't know why you took offense to him. I guess you felt some type of way, so I'm gonna let you have your feelings, and you felt some type of way. And hell, this season was the talk of your marriage, so I'm gonna let you have that. So, the talk about Curtis cheat, and then well, not the audience questions, what is it? The viewer question. That's what it is. Like, they was hitting the right spots. Like for Curtis, they was hitting the right one. Simone ones, I don't know if that was ended the one saying, oh, this perfect for Jackie, or oh, let's hit her with them, like them audience, I mean them viewer questions. Some you should have saved from Dr. Jackie. Curtis, I think I liked it all. His viewer questions. I think I don't like one that I think, like, why did y'all put that one to say that when, like, the one about the what was that one audience question that I looked sideways at? Like, why the fuck would they ask that question? And why the fuck, yeah, the viewer wrote it in and y'all had, I forgot which one it was, but one rubbed me the wrong way. And that one about Dr. Jackie and about last season, about she said that she don't make Curtis happy. I want him to go out and find somebody that's gonna make him happy. And then they played, of course, the last season clip or that the reunion where she said that she cleared it up and clarified, which I understand what the fuck she was saying when she said that if I don't make him happy, leave me, divorce me, let our divorce get finalized, then go out with the next one. Don't do it while you married to me and end up on the show and it being that be the whole talk of the season, the next season. That's what she meant. I don't know how they misconstrued that with about what the hell she was saying about her marriage, and like, if you gonna go out and then somebody else make you happy, by all means go let that person make you happy. Like, I don't understand how they misconstrued that one, and how they managed to fuck that one up. I don't understand that one, but okay. And then this viewer question that burnt me the wrong way. Like, oh, it was the Curtis about the gifts, the flowers, the Louis Vuitton bag, about all that, and I didn't see it as that man was trying to buy Dr. Jackie love. He was basically, I saw it as, I'm sorry. How could I make it up to you? I know you like these kind of like Louis Vuitton, Prada. I know you like all this stuff. You know me as a person. I don't like to shop. So if I happen to get my ass up, go to Louis Vuitton, walk around there, try to find a perfect gift for you, you know I appreciate you and I want to show you that I really, like, I didn't see that as like he was trying to buy her love with the flowers and all that. Hell, half of that shit you do for Valentine's, Christmas, and anniversary. So I didn't see it as he was trying to buy Dr. Jackie love. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, about the presents and the gift he was giving Dr. Jackie. Like, I didn't see it as that. I saw it as he was sorry. He was sorry. That was basically his apology because he don't like shopping. She know this, so she knew it was from the heart and that he really was sorry. So this is, I'm sorry, and I hope you can understand that I won't do it again. That's the way I see it. I don't know how they seen it. Oh Jesus, Eugene and Toya sets alive. Eugene, I'm glad you found a big ass issue in Toya talking about your sex life, all this show and all the episode and previous episode. I'm glad you found an issue in it. And hell no, I don't see Toya as a 10, 20, nor 30. I see her maybe a 6 or a 7, though, but a 10, Toya don't scrap me as a 10. I'm sorry. She is not that damn freaky. God, if she was that damn freaky, she wouldn't have enough time to damn shop. So hell no, see Toya as a high sex drive, a high sex freak. I want it here, I want it on the basement, I want it on the couch, I want it on the floor, I want it on the wash machine, I want it while the dryer rocket, I want it in the shower, put me on the shower wall. I don't see Toya as no freak. She annoying as hell with her sex life and always talking about her sex on this show though, but Toya as a sex hydrant? No. And I'm glad, Eugene, you found an issue about it, and I'm glad you... Well, I didn't think you sitting around in the basement and jack off anyways. To be quite honest, you don't seem as that type of guy. Y'all was too busy worrying about... Well, you was too busy worrying about y'all, what is it called? Tax, y'all was too worried about the taxes and selling the other house and get the no, I don't see it as you downstairs playing with yourself all the time. I didn't see it as that. I don't know if it's anybody else, but yeah, I didn't see it like that. And they talked about more about jacking off, helping you be cancer free and all this and all the set stuff I'm not gonna get into. Um, the husband and wives now. Mariah and Heavenly, I done talked about that. We finna move on. Jackie and that damn viewer question. And she said she don't trust him all the way, but she working on trusting him and she working on trusting him and trying to get there with him, but he in the big room now with her, so they working out their stuff. They seeing the counselor working out through their issues, so I'm happy to see that they doing good and the marriage got put on hold. They got their dismissal paper. I think it said last Friday they got their dismissal papers. She says she okay with her patients talking about her marital spat here, but she said only the ones that I know longer than what I know Curtis and longer than I've been married to Curtis, them the only ones I care about butting into my marriage. If I ain't been with them long enough or they ain't known me long enough, I'm not telling them to shut up though, but I'm glad you cleared that up and they ain't all up in your business. But however, I think between, well, y'all through filming this season and how long do I give you before they finally shut up about your marriage? Your patience, social media, the blogs and all that. Well, I think the blogs didn't shut up about your marriage now, so now that you didn't clear that up, I think you good with the blogs. Social media gonna always throw it into your face until you get them something else to talk about, and they're always the next person. So they're talking about Simone and Cecil, so you should be good, Dr. Jackie. All this should be coming to an end for you, and your little season of horror is almost over, and I think you should be good right now, and they talked about something else. Oh, about him getting cheated. That was another viewer question. I knew it was one more. Like, that one was okay to me. Like, I'm sorry, Curtis, though, but I did talk about that. Like, don't go to the hot spots where yeah, I did talk about that. Like, I'm not going to talk about it again. I already talked about him and his cheat and now the blogs took over. And now, yeah, I did talk about that. So we can move on past that. And yeah, we can move on from there. And here come the scripts. Here come the scripts. Quad and Greg. Basically, long story short, I'm not going to spend too much time on them. That's why I waited till the last end. Quad and Greg, Greg, I think you rude as fuck when it come to Quad. I'm gonna be honest. After seeing you all this season and you yelling in that woman face and you hanging up a phone in the woman face, I'm inclined. I think I block your damn number too and would not block you till you apologize to me and a whole damn book. I'm gonna do Quad ass on you. I think you have to write me a whole goddamn book, publish, make some sales off this book. Once I see the sales, I may or may not unblock your number. I'm with Quad. You not finna yell in my ear. You not finna cuss me out. You not finna hang no phone up on me. I don't play that hanging up that phone in my ear shit. Cause if you done that to me and I'm married to you, I'm sorry. Quad, I gotta understand it with you with that. Like, hanging the phone up in your face, yelling in your face, you telling him, Greg, you coming off as a rude fucker. Quad, you coming off as like, you don't know what the fuck you want. You cleared it up that you do want a child and you gonna name your child Genevieve some shit. Or was it Genevieve? You said you gonna name your child? I think. Girl, I don't remember, but so you cleared it up and talk about saying you do want the child, though, but the way your marriage going on and the way Greg rude and disrespectful to you, Greg, you don't want to give Quad credit for that, because I know when we got that clip of Quad setting up your office, doing all that pain work, and she cleared it up on a reunion that she have done a lot for you, meaning that offer that you want to give her a whole 24 hours to straighten up. Most wild wouldn't have been able to do that damn thing in the whole 24 hours. Most wild would have told you, well, bitch, you gonna have to wait the next day to set up your office. You gave her a guideline, a schedule. She did it within the whole 24 hours. Hell, most people you give something to set up in the whole 24 hours, they may or may not get it done, depending on how motivated they was. Quad was motivated to make you happy to set this office up for you to do the contractors, set it up, make it good. Like, Greg, I do think you not giving Quad her credit. That don't mean I'm excusing you, Quad, cause you do get that man books that you expect him to read, to understand and read the subliminal messages of what the fuck you want. I'm not on your side neither. I'm in the middle, goddamn it. I'm neutral. Both of y'all wrong. Quad writing books. Greg won't give her the recognition she need, the love, the honor, the respect, and some other bullshit she said. Greg tried to make it seem that Quad was a gold digger and she wanted that. He talking about the Range Rover, the bracelet on her thing, and like, y'all is some rude. I think it's about time for a divorce for y'all, cause at this point, this is the whole season of y'all. You seen Simone had enough. I think y'all didn't had, well, I didn't had enough. I don't know if y'all had enough, but I didn't had enough of y'all too. Either y'all gonna make the shit work or y'all not. Even after filming this show, even filming this show in the reunion, y'all getting along somewhat. Y'all can talk. One of y'all fuckers end up still leaving the save from not getting into our, like, Quad and Greg, y'all gotta get it together or get the. I really don't want to hear about y'all damn marriage next season, but unfortunately, I'm sorry, we might have to hear that. And Greg, you just came off as a douchebag this whole damn when they kept bringing you out there to talk about your marriage life. And then we found out not only were you talking about the material stuff, not only that, you went in a room with you and your homeboy and two girls up there in the hotel room doing God knows what. Okay, Doctor, okay, Curtis Jr. Now you're trying to do a Curtis Jr. trying to embarrass Quad now. Well, that's about all I had to get off my chest for tonight. We got to wait to see the last part and finish Quad and Greg on off next week. Anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. And have a good weekend. Bye.